Okay, Pop Pickers, it's top 5, and this week we're doing our top 5 80s comedies. So let's get straight into it. At number 5, what have we got? Let's have a look. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I've chose Midnight Run.
Excellent choice. Of course, I've gone for Coming to America there.
I love Coming to America. That's such a funny film as well. I thought I'd put Midnight Run in. It's a good action comedy. We did a podcast about it, so check it out on the YouTube channel here. We both that was one of our earlier podcasts, favorite films, so go and check that out to know what Dave and I thought about that film. But yeah, Coming to America, Dave, they're making a sequel.
They are it should be interesting. I hope it's good because I love the original.
Oh, me too,
I think it's Eddie Murphy's best work.
I wonder whether Arsenio Hall will be in it as well again, and they'll both
I hope
they'll both play loads of parts. My favorite was the old barber's shop.
Yes, that's classic.
Yeah, when James Earl Jones goes in because he's come over from Zakunda or wherever it is, and he's looking for his son Eddie Murphy. He's like, "I'm looking for my son." And he's like, "Okay, take a seat. Chair number 5 will be ready in a minute."
Hey, what's up, brother? You a little late for the Christmas pageant.
Okay then. Let's find out what we've got at number 4 now. Oh!
Hey!
We got a match.
It's a match.
We got a match. The Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers. They still owe you money, fool. For me, for my money, it's one of the greatest films ever made. I love the music in it. It's my kind of music. It's my kind of thing. You got John Lee Hooker, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Cab Calloway. You got all these amazing stars. It's hilarious. It's a great caper movie. You know, you just can't go wrong with the Blues Brothers.
It's brilliant, yeah. I mean, it's completely daft, but for that, absolutely brilliant. I mean, as you say, the music's fantastic. The performances are great, you know. And what can we say? But bend over, let us see you shake your tail forever. Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Oh, it's a great car chase. Absolutely bonkers.
Well, there's actually two. There's a really good one where they drive through that mall.
Oh, yes.
Halfway through, you know, this mall's got everything. There's sort of window shopping as they go. And then you've, of course, got the amazing, you know, I think it was like the biggest car chase ever made at the time. It had more cars than any other movie. And
bend over, let me see you shake your tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake your tail feather.
Okay, number 3. Let's have a look what you got.
Ooh.
Yeah, interesting. I put After Hours, which is Martin Scorsese's black comedy, I suppose it's described as. Another film that we have delved into deeply on one of our favourite films podcasts, so please do go and check out that. It's on our Anchor account. You can listen to it on any of the podcast streaming suppliers, or you can watch it on YouTube now on our YouTube channel. So there we go. There's that. And Dave, you've got
Planes, Trains and Automobiles.
One of my favourite ever films.
That's it. I mean, Steve Martin, John Candy, hilarious film.
Just the best road movie ever made.
Yeah, it's just hilarious all throughout, gag after gag. The two of the best comedy actors of all time at the peak of their powers, riffing on screen. It's great fun.
Absolutely, and we'll come back to that one. Okay, let's have a look at what we had for number 2. Oh, another match!
Hey!
Can you believe it?
Another match.
We're really going on our John Hughes comedies here. Uncle Buck, one of my favourite all-time films. John Candy, the great John Candy. Really miss
Legend.
him. Love all his films. Always wonderful. Uncle Buck's just gets me in the feels every time. Such a good movie.
That's it. It's a lovely film. It's hilarious and really a really lovely drama at the same time. You know, early appearance from Macaulay Culkin as one of the kids in there.
He's really funny in it as well.
And of course, John Candy's just electric on screen. You know, some hilarious lines in that film.
That bit with the clown, "Get in your mouse, get the hell out of here." There's also some really touching and emotional moments, you know, like where he's sitting there and he's looking through the wedding album and he pulls the photo out and he unfolds it and he realizes they folded him out. And it's like,
yeah. It's really like
tells you everything you need to know without.
But that's what John Hughes did best, didn't he? I think in all his films, he was great at combining that drama and that emotion with the great comedy of the time. So
excellent,
terrific stuff.
Love Uncle Buck. Glad we both chose that as well. Okay, so that brings us down to the top spot, the number one spot, numero uno. Let's see what we had for number one. Oh.
There we go.
2 movies with the word plane in it. You got Airplane. I had Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Well, I'll just quickly say Planes, Trains and Automobiles, as I've already mentioned, because you had it in your top 5, one of my favourite all-time films, greatest ever road movie. Steve Martin is hilarious in it, but John Candy, I mean, you know, what a great job he does of playing the most annoying, idiosyncratic travel companion anyone could ever have.
Absolutely amazing film, as we said, one of the best road movies ever. Just fantastic choice.
And very much like Uncle Buck, we were just saying, it's quite emotional ending as well.
Yeah, it is. And, because they come together in the end, it's that similar kind of thing.
Well, also, I think just that you find out that he's been lying the whole way through. His wife's dead and he's not got a family and he's just transient. He's got no home. He's moving about. And when Steve Martin realizes that and he goes back for him and he's like, Del,
it's
what
a really
are you
beautiful
doing?
moment.
And he takes him home for Thanksgiving. Jeez, what a great film. But Airplane, no, I didn't even think about that one, to be honest. I always think it's like late 70s, but it's not. It's actually 1980. It's packed with visual gags, isn't it?
It is. To me, it's the best comedy film perhaps ever.
Really?
Just because I think... I mean, it's not even the long... It's only about 90 minutes, isn't it? It's quite a short film.
But they pack so much into that 90 minutes, don't they? It's jam-packed with jokes.
I can't think of another film that is packed with that many gags that are that good. Because every gag is an absolute winner, all the way through.
My favourite stuff's the Lloyd Bridges. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. All that. He's got all those vices. They keep getting worse.
Getting worse as it goes through. Yeah, but it's just a great film, and it really launched Leslie Nielsen into that kind of stratosphere. Of course, he'd already been an actor for years before this, but this launched him into that deadpan comedy role, and just amazing. Of course, he goes on and does
Naked Gun,
Naked Gun, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And even when he did the Scary Movies years later as the president and stuff like that, was still hilarious. But this is just perfect performance. The delivery of some of those lines is just. It's still quoted to this day in everyday life. It's genius.
Superb. Well, there we go. There's our top 5 80s comedies. There's 7 films there that are all hilarious. You do well to check any of them out or rewatch them and have a damn good laugh, because remember, laughter is the best medicine.